Hey, what's going on YouTube? Too Sketchy here. Welcome back to another Helldivers video where we're going to take a look at the last 7 dagger laser pistol that comes in the new cutting edge warbond and asking who is this for, because it has to replace both the Redeemer and the Senator for many of us, and those two are pretty damn effective already. So let's talk about that. Alright, so we're just joining someone's game here. Level 6 difficulty mission, nothing too crazy. And we're gonna double down, grab all the lasers that we can. Even the guard dog rover, why not? We got the orbital laser and the laser cannon, I think it's called. Yeah, the LAS-98 laser cannon. And we'll also grab the Patriot, why not? Alright, let's go ahead and head down there. So, the last 7 is a secondary weapon. It will replace the Redeemer and the Senator for some of us, just due to the fact that it is a secondary. However, with the Redeemer and Senator, like those guns are actually pretty competitive in the sense that they're very effective.
Clan tag.
Ow.
Got a clan tag, huh? Shoot gas.
Is that English they're speaking? Here it is. This is it. This is the LAS-7. You can make it go on or off in terms of flashlight, and that's pretty much it. Those are the only options. You don't have any firing options. It's very similar to the Scythe, which is this, and that is a gun that we've had for quite a while. I can't. That doesn't sound English to me. Let's go ahead and head this way and shoot something, shall we? There's a question mark here. Oh, it's the nice side objective. Let's go ahead and do this while they fight for their lives.
Oh, wait, buddy.
Package acquired. Drop in package.
I think that's English. That has to be English, right? I'm losing my mind. Dude, I just woke up. I'm like hearing shit now. Who's this weapon for, right? So, my assumption is with the new warbond, right? It gives us 3 new armors, like 4 new weapons, and it just feels like it's an unfortunate event where every time they'll drop a new warbond.
You're a beat like that game, boy.
That is not English.
Oh,
No, that's not English. There's no way. Maybe it is. Let's go
Talk some
fight.
sense, you fat ass.
No, that's English. He said fat ass. Alright, here's the last. Wait, this sounds hilarious to me. Hold on. This does no damage, by the way. Hold on, fail out of here. Can we not test it out? This is like shooting a Redeemer.
Something's coming right there.
Shooting a Redeemer.
Hit that again, huh? China Mac. China Mac.
I was trying to figure out if you were speaking English or not. My bad.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Oh,
Fuck right here.
bro, I'm trying to like. Okay, hold on. I'm glad he took that as. I'm glad he didn't take offense to that. I appreciate you not taking offense to that. I was just having a hard time. Sorry, I just woke up.
Oh, well, I need you to fucking wake up, soldier.
True. Yeah. How do you feel about that new laser pistol?
I don't know. I think that battle pass sucks dick.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here first.
Bullshit. Oh, get out of there, boys. Ain't nothing left for us over there. Come on, now.
Alright, well, I think the common gamer understands that.
See, ding dong lady. I don't know what the fuck that means, but you gotta give him this paw.
Bro, I'm just trying to come down here and record.
Turn that brown upside down. You gotta smile, partner. Daddy's here.
Bro. Anyways, you see it in action here, right?
Nice, dude. Nice, dude.
So, I'm switching between the Scythe, I'm switching between the last.
Alright, come on, boys.
They're not dying.
Got some Megos to shove up your ass.
That's one. He has no head.
Yeah,
here we go.
found something here, boys.
1, 2.
Might have found the next battle pass.
Dead.
3, hey.
Players like this make this game so much more enjoyable.
Set towards that briefcase, Paul. Come on now.
Fire tornado. That's the scythe, by the way. Here's the pistol. Nope.
You got a stalker came back here. I'll 7. I'll 7.
Oh, dude, what? Nothing. I know their heads are armored, so. It's just, it's a rough time. It's just a rough time. Maybe the pistol is supposed to be in conjunction with something that's a little bit more effective. Like, I would go, you know, Scorcher as a primary. I wouldn't go the scythe or anything. Yeah, let's pick this up. Let's go ahead and pick this up. Maybe we'll be more effective with the laser cannon. Yeah, that blows that guy up. You see Charger here. So we got laser cannon on a Charger, front armor. I'm assuming this is not going to be as effective as we want it to be. I'm also assuming that every time it turns blue, we just do like the least amount of damage to it. So let's do a grenade. Switching to the last pistol. With the grenade's not bad. Head armor, not bad. The green ones, by the way, if you don't know, the skewers. Because there's the nursing skewers, which are the yellow ones, and the green ones are the bile skewers. Their front or their armor is on their head, so it's a little harder to penetrate. Rover's helping out actually a decent amount. I don't use the Rover that often. But yeah, who is this weapon for? You know what I mean? I'd much rather use like a Redeemer, Senator.
A little bit front, keep running, buddy.
I
Hold
feel
on, a little bit closer.
bad dying. It just makes this a lot more difficult than it has to be, you know?
You're not gonna get it, we'll kick your boat.
Trying to keep a straight face while actually giving an educated opinion is hard with this guy. But if this weapon is just like a what's the word I'm looking for? Not a nostalgic weapon. Novelty. That's what I was looking for. A novelty item. If this is a novelty gun, you know what? Sure, fine. It is what it is.
Sorry, fellow man.
But it just seems unfortunate, and I think, like our man B2 here says, it's just you know, for the casual player or for the even for the hardcore gamer, like it's just not a gun that seems to be worth spending $10, right? On top of that, the medals, the 60 medals that are necessary. It just seems unfortunate. I don't know. Seems like a missed opportunity. Now, I don't.
Thank you for helping me. Thank you for getting the decorative. Thank you, my child.
Not that every weapon needs to like replace every single weapon, you know, when it releases, because that would be unfortunate. It just makes every single weapon unviable if the second another one comes out. But I also don't want like the weapons that we have right now to just, you know, be in our armory and just catch cobwebs for the next couple months until something comes out that's worth. I don't know. It just seems ineffective. Maybe, you know, it might be the case that this is better to be played on the automaton missions, which we'll give a try here in a little bit. But let's keep testing out the last 7 on this mission, just because. What's his name?
Huh?
He just meleeed.
I think I was gonna go. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, dude.
So the 2 other things that I would like to try are, one, how effective is the laser with stun grenade in your pocket, and how effective is the laser if you were to target like their weak points. Let's see the stun grenade. A little action, and let's see if we can. It doesn't have a weak point in the back. I think his weak point is just his head. But let's do this again. Okay, and then it's not bad. There's a Devastator. You can try it out on. To be effective, you want to hit their weak points. It's going to be their heads, most likely, and then probably their shiny little back bits, if we can find one here in a second. I kind of want to shoot at like a turret like that. So I was going to try that real fast. Armor sets that allow you to have more than, 4 grenades, I think are very, very strong. Go ahead and laser this whole base.
Orbital inbound.
Stun grenade that.
Dropped him.
Stun grenade. SAM side came in handy there, huh? Shooting them down.
Found something.
Not the worst. Not the that's a tank. Unfortunately, we have no grenade. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna greed out here and resupply. Holy shit! I thought that was something bad. I really want to see how effective not just the stun grenade is, but how the laser is. Of course, the tank drives right over our only resupply. Hold on, let's loop around. Maybe we don't even need the stun grenade if we're behind it. I'm pretty sure we do though. Also, who knows if the stun grenade is even gonna stun.
Mission at 30 minutes remaining. Mission progress logged.
It does not stun the tank. I repeat, stun grenades does not stun the tank. And it looks like it actually bounces off. Well, let's get the bigger laser, I guess. Oh shit, what? Oh, it's front guns, right? I'm like, what the hell?
Calling in orbital strike.
Okay. Again, stun grenades ineffective in terms of stopping a tank. But using the laser cannon, definitely more effective shooting its backsides. I want to find a Hulk, right? I want to find a Hulk. And I'm thinking that... Ooh. That is... Is that turret alive? It certainly is. Hey, that is one way to take care of the turret. You just overheat the backside. If that's the case, by the way, and we can do that with any sort of laser, if we can find the backsides of a Hulk, because we know that the tank that doesn't necessarily allow you to do that, especially with the the primary or the secondary laser, but the support laser, I'm assuming just because it's larger and it potentially does have some sort of armor piercing ability. These are some big boys here. Check out the effectiveness of just a stun grenade and laser.
Calling in reinforcements. For prosperity.
Not bad, to be honest with you. Right, I mean, we use a decent amount of grenades, but what are your grenades gonna do anyways? These don't do any damage, so it's not like you can clear like fabricators anyways.
We're super arch.
I have yet to single out a Hulk. There's one right there, I think. I really want to try it. You just get behind it here. Throw the stun. That was all pistol. That was all pistol. It wasn't enough.
Freedom. Gotta swap ice.
Stuns, grenades, very effective, by the way. Lasers, not so much. Like the pistol, not so. Oh shit! cannon, definitely good. Especially hitting their weak points. So I'm hoping this sort of gives you an insight as to like how they're effective and whatnot. Here's a stun grenade, pistol in hand, full headers. Nothing you can do here. You have to get behind them. Unless you're like elevated at some point, you can clip his head, but other than that, there's nothing you can do when he's facing you up front and you're like at a lower angle. Is there a Hulk here? Alright. Something here.
How'd you like the taste of freedom?
The I'll be honest, the stun grenade allows you to sort of fight the bots without having to be scared. Like just being able to like throw a stun grenade in there. And now, assuming that, you know, you have something even better equipped, let's say like a Scorcher or something more AoE oriented. I don't know. Even like an arc or a shotgun, any breaker, to be honest, right? Or a well-placed senator around here or there. Like with the stun grenade, I feel like this is becoming a video about the stun grenade and not about the last pistol. All these are ready to roll. We only have 4 grenades though. Let's see, how effective can we be? There's that elevation I was talking about. Yeah, if you can clip their heads, if you elevate it like that, that's actually kind of huge. Unfortunate, I just saw him too. Whoa! What is my exosuit doing, by the way? Please don't shoot. There's like a few more rockets in here I can use. Alright. Oh shit. But we got out at the right time there. I'm getting used to it. I'm getting used to the timing now. We can get rid of this explosive barrel. I have a bad feeling about this thing. Ooh, that's stunned. 2 tanks. There you go, baby. How effective does that look? Pretty damn effective, I would say. They're like, stun grenades are like mini EMPs, is what they feel like at least. I wouldn't use it on those guys. Alright, we're out of here. I'm sorry, what?
Pelican 1 preparing to depart. Shuttle launch in 20 seconds. Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
Alright, boys. I think that's enough messing around with the laser. Hopefully that was informative. Hopefully some of you guys are going to equip the stun grenade a little bit more. And make your judge or judge for yourself with how effective the last 7 laser pistol actually is. But yeah, if you enjoyed this kind of stuff, I'd be happy to, you know, make more of this sort of semi-casual, theory-crafty build conversation. You know, making an open forum for everyone to sort of contribute and or share their thoughts about what they saw, what they think, what they've experienced with the guns at hand and or the one that we're discussing currently, or any gun for that matter. But yeah, who do I think this gun is for? The question honestly is depends on what you enjoy There's definitely moments where it can shine once the enemy is stopped in its tracks. I would never take it on any bug missions. I would primarily use it on automaton missions and or planets. But yeah, I hope that answered your question. Anyways, my name is Sketchy, and I'll catch you in the next one. Have a good one. Peace.
But the new meta is that you like running away is the play style, and you know, people are like, we don't want to fucking run away. Like, that's not, you know, you're supposed to be some super soldier, whatever it is, you're supposed to have fun, and now it's like, that's not what you do. You just show up, a bunch of guys spawn, you gotta like juggle your deaths as best as possible, and then you know, and then you run away, and that's it. And as you run away, you just keep kiting, and then that's it.
Yeah.
And they want you to have fun with the weapon, whatever weapon is most fun for you. But the problem is, the most fun for me is the weapon that kills the fastest and the most,
Right.
and the best.
Right.
So I don't want to use a gun that doesn't kill anything.
Right.
I want to use the flamethrower.
Right.
But if I have to use the flamethrower and I can only, you know, use it against like 3 guys at a time, because otherwise I'm just going to get killed immediately, it's not really that fun, is it? You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I agree.
And they want to balance.
It's weird because on Reddit you'll see those people saying, you know, there's no meta, you can do whatever you want, blah blah. And to some extent, sure, use whatever you want, it's fine. It's just you will not be effective. Like that's the end story of it all. You can call it not meta, you can call it whatever you want, but at the end of the day, there's going to be weapons that are just going to be more superior than others. So what happens to the ones that are just not good? They just stay in our army, you know, catch cobwebs, and we spent $10 on a warbond that is completely shit. You know, I'm sorry, but it is. It's great. The sickle is awesome. Great. So for $10, I bought a sickle.
Yeah.
You know?
It doesn't, and you can't tell me also to pick the weapon that I want to have fun with when I pick my loadout, and my loadout can't effectively deal with like the threats that are. So now I have to play a certain style, is what you're telling me, right? If I pick that all fire build, I want to play with fire. I think it's cool, blah blah blah.
Right.
You can't do that at level 9. It's not, you know, unless you're like doing this insanely, you know, run away all the time, no push, you know.
Yeah.
Which means it's not fun for me.
Right.
So you're like, well, you can't do that. You got to pick different things then. Okay, so now you're telling me I have to pick certain things. So we're right back at the beginning of, I want to play my shit, and I have to pick the ones that let me win.
Right.
You know?
And that's one of the reasons. Like I think there's a recent thread too about like people getting kicked, like actually getting kicked because they're choosing shit that they want to play with, and people are like, no, you're not gonna partake in this. So I'm
Right.
just gonna kick you.
If you weren't going railgun shield
Yeah.
at 500,
Yeah.
you were basically getting kicked.
You're useless to me. Get out of my game, kind of thing. Right.
Don't tell me how to have fun, right? I'm paying you to make me a game. I'm not paying you for the grace of like letting me play your game. You know what I mean?
Right. Join mine, by the way. You can.
Jumping in.
But
It's just something. And Helldivers 1 was just like so much better. It felt like with the balancing. Where are you?
Hold
With the
on.
balancing and everything.
I'm in my shit now.
And now with this one, I just feel like I don't know. Nothing feels balanced. It feels like there's only one. I think they're saying that they don't want your primary to be like effective. That your primary should actually really be the weapon call down. Your support weapon.
Right.
And I can't really do that if I'm leaving this.
I played with somebody yesterday that brought out a good point. What is the point of dropping? You first drop onto a planet. Why do you have to call everything in? Why can't you just drop with it on hand? I thought that was a great.
Yeah, it's
Like for later
Even if
on,
I- even if I
understand.
do
Like,
that.
you know, there's a sense of strategy. When do I call in? When shouldn't I call it in? Like that, I understand. But like first dropping in when you want everything at hand and you're just gonna call it in anyway. Why not just drop with everything? It's weird. But yeah, side tangent.
I think they have very poor direction right now, and I think at the end of the day, they're really banking on this thing lasting forever. And like, you can only use up the community's goodwill for so long, and you're replaceable. If some other company comes out, makes another game, and everybody transitions to that, then that's it. You spent all this money and all this time making this game, and it died. When you could do something great, let the players have fun. It's PvE, so you know the balance that has to go with PvE versus PvP. Like I'm not worried about some other dude playing some broken class against me. You know what I mean?
Right.
let me one-shot the charger head. And yeah, they can't. The charger can't one-shot me. I understand that I'm stronger than that, and that's fine because I'm having fun. The charger is a bot. It's not actually. You know what I mean?
Like,
Like,
worry about its feelings or if this is unfair to them. Yeah, no, I hear you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like, let me feel powerful in my game. Let me have my power fantasy. Let me enjoy it. And then, if there's ever a PvP thing, then you change all the stats and specs and things like that.
But yeah.
Right? Yeah, don't do that. But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I just can't. Every single game and every person I'm talking to is saying the same thing. Why is it that I drop down, I'm ready to deliver democracy, and I run, and that's it. For 30 minutes, you're running away, and then the final evac comes. You fucking hope to God that you get picked up, and then it doesn't feel fun. It feels tedious, and it feels like I'm weak. It feels like I'm like nothing actually good is happening. I still can't join your game. I have to add you in the game as well.
Try now. I just made it public. I don't know.
Here you are. I'm gonna do send friend request. What's that one? It's just saying that you're offline is what I'm saying.
Definitely. Am I not on Steam online?
Steam.
Oh, I am not. Okay, that's my fault. There we go. Do it again.
Join game. I figured if I add you in the game though, then I'll always be able to click that without having to fuck around with the online offline.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do.
I don't know either.
Allied destroyer has joined.
If they took the flamethrower and increased the range too, I think that'd be more fun.
Orbital thrusters.
There's so many things though. There's like so many things. What was the gun that we used yesterday? The plasma.
Orbit synchronized.
The plasma arc. It was a plasma punisher.
Plasma punisher. There you go. Like, who in their right mind is gonna go? You know what? Let me do a Helldive mission and take that with me. Especially with the concept that you sort of explained, being like I have to run constantly.
Yeah.
Say that
Why are
that sort of switched. Say that sort of meta changed and we were like the aggressor. Maybe I'd use that. But even in that sense, like whether people spent money to get this warbond or not, it just puts I don't know a weird taste in my mouth. Where these weapons are so ineffective to the point where some of them are great, and now I'm stuck using them, and that's it.
I don't want to use. I agree with them that I want to use the gun that I want to use, but I also want to kill things in the game.
Right.
That's it. I remember when you brought out the spray and pray, and you literally couldn't do any damage to eggs and stuff. It's like well, I want to use this gun, but what am I supposed to do? You know, like not kill things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And whatever, that was a bug. You fixed it, but you know, like let me be effective with all of my guns, not just the ones that you want me to be effective with.
It's almost scary to the point where like, and I don't want to bring up life service, but like, it being life service is the only thing that's keeping it afloat in a sense, because they can both use it as an excuse to like, we'll get there, we'll fix it, blah blah blah, but also like, now we have to wait, or now we have to like anticipate what's gonna change, or you know we have to be surprised with what's to come. Just like, is that the draw of the game, to kind of just go with the flow, and as things change because the game is living longer or whatever, it just changes the meta? It's just a weird thought.
I shouldn't join into the game when it's still in development. You know, like for all intents and purposes, we're in beta right now, and they're just not admitting it. You know.
Yeah, that's.
Half of these guns don't work. You know, if you right now there's like all these bugs with the bot that they just the exosuit that you got. You know, so many times I got into it, and I just can't. I can't move. I can't shoot. I can't do anything, and you can't get out of it. So I just get killed, and then I'm like, oh, you know, I'll call down another one. And it's like, so why is it nobody tested this thing out? Nobody was like, hey, let's see if the bot works before we give it to them. You know?
Yeah.
None of the guns feel like I'm actually, you know, the incendiary breaker, like, what, you know, the guy, I forget his name. It's like Pearlstat or something like that. I think he's like the CEO of it or something.
Joel.
That's
his first name. Just calls him Joel.
Yeah. So I was just looking at his Twitter and like, you know, he's like, oh, there's 50, you know, you guys only get the 4 quick stats versus the 50 that actually go into.
I saw that. Yeah, there's like screenshots of different like details of the weapon's behavior. Yeah.
Right, so let me look at that then. And if I'm the kind of person that's going to have fun with whatever weapon that I pick, regardless if it's effective or not, then I'll ignore those stats, you know?
Yeah.
But then if I'm the kind of person that wants to know, like, hey, this is effective and this isn't, then you just removed me from having fun with that, you know?
Yeah. It's a tough
Whatever,
one.
just let me be effective. Let me pick the gun that I want to pick. Let me have fun the way I want to have fun. And I will give you money.